morning. Good morning. Whew. Good morning. Ooh, put my locks up, y'all. We're doing a morning walk, and I think I'm gonna start doing quiet wake up Wednesdays. Just being able to articulate to you all just some of the things that I've been through and overcome, sharing a bit through my lived experiences so that it can help somebody. But usually, I'm gonna tell you something. Usually, like when I'm out walking, that's like really my creative vibe. That's where I get into my thoughts and my creative vibes. So, and I forgot my glasses at home, my sunglasses, but I definitely didn't want nothing else stopping me from getting out of here and doing my morning walk. So yeah, we're gonna start Quiet Wake Up Wednesdays. Today, I'm gonna articulate what your internal compass is actually doing, or why it's doing what it's doing, why it may be stagnant, why you might feel like you're making no steps forward for yourself. Now, let me tell you, I do post different things on my channel, but I'm always going to circle back and be able to help a woman through my own lived experiences as a Gen X black woman. If you don't know what Gen X is, you should be about, I'm not going to say knocking on 50, but we're kind of more mature, right? We're more mature. We're just in our like richest era. We are independent. We are probably empty nesters. We have a structure, but we don't have a structure, you know. So if you're a Gen X person, through my lived experiences, this is where I add value to you. So today, again, Quiet Wake Up Wednesdays, we're going to talk about me articulating what your internal compass is doing. Now, first of all, I'm going to be the first to admit, yes, I am a recovering linchpin culture woman, Gen X woman. Okay? And for a long time, I wasn't able to articulate what exactly I was going through. So again, I'm gonna say it again. Is this lady gonna run me over or what? These people crazy out here. But I'm gonna say it again. And if you agree, you can put your hand up and say it too. I am in recovery for being a linchpin culture Gen X baby, right? The reason why I say that is because, right, crazy. We were not given an opportunity to say, hey, yes, I want to be involved. Basically, as kids and as black girls, as women, kids, we were definitely told what to do. We were given certain tasks or responsibilities that we had no idea. Hi, is it Harnian? I'm sorry. Sorry if I butchered your name. But am I first chat? Yeah, you are. Congratulations. Congratulations. So yeah, linchpin culture for Gen X women. Basically, we were told what to do. We were assigned these responsibilities. And it's not just in, you know, the black culture. It's in a lot of cultures where girls at young age, we take on so much. And we take on emotional stress. And when we take on that stress, nobody tells us then how to navigate. Like it's almost like you were not even cared for. Like it's like, oh, she can do it. Oh, she can do it. I have so many family members that basically what I would say is it's not really from a caring perspective. It's from when they're reaching out, it's like, oh, I know you can do it. But guess what? We still want somebody to care and have a genuine concern. So I came up with linchpin culture because, right, the linchpin holds everything together. A linchpin will hold everything together. It's that invisible, what is it called? That invisible, wait, I'm walking y'all, but it's that invisible part, that invisible tool. Do you know Stray Kids? Jennifer, what do you mean by that? Um, yeah, the linchpin is what is holding that invisible bond, that invisible tool that holds everything together. And it just works, right? That'll be the last thing. Like on your car, like the caliper, let's just say. I had a lot of cars in my life, but the caliper is part of the wheel something, the wheel structure. I would just replace my tires and brakes without touching that caliper, right? The caliper is what holds, I guess, your brakes on tight, whatever. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but thank you, Joseph264. K-pop, Stray Kids is a K-pop group. I don't, but I think my grandkids like K-pop. I'm thinking that's what they like. I don't really know too much, but happy to learn, happy for you to share your thoughts. But yeah, so the car, if you're replacing your brakes, your tires, but you never touch that caliper, one day that caliper is going to break. You're gonna need to replace the actual caliper that holds all of that together, right? So that's what linchpin, us women, Gen X women, we become linchpins, not out of authority, but just out of the last resort. And nobody, I think to this day, like maybe my mom has, told me, I'm sorry for putting you in certain responsibilities that you had no idea in being in front of. Oh no, have a good day, Harriet. Thank you so much. Come back again soon. It's a Wednesday out here. It's looking good and it's nice, but then as Gen X women, we kind of struggle. We really do struggle, and we tend to find ourselves within helping other people. Like, we're going to do the research, we're going to follow up, we're going to check in, we're going to do all these things, but we usually find ourselves in helping other people, right? That's why we're usually the go-tos and the stronger people, because we're able to hold on to everything and then make it work, right? When other people feel like it don't work, we're gonna make it work and move on, because stuff has to be done. I'm gonna be sharing a little bit more, a lot more. Oh, look at these bunnies. Bunnies. Look at this one. So cute. I love nature though. And if you are nature deficient, get to somewhere where you can enjoy life and the sun, because nature is actually what replaces negative energy. But anyway, back to lynchpin culture. Yeah, I don't think that it's been articulated very well, because we've just never been there. I think now is a time for a lot of reassignment, right? And validation. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't have people that celebrate you or validate you, then first of all, you have a problem, because you actually seeing this in real time, but you're not moving the needle to replace or to get rid of those people. I sure hope Marshall's is open so I can get some sunglasses because it's hot. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've ever felt like a linchpin in your life between family, friends. And that's another thing. Like, I just talked about family. Relationships is a whole nother thing. Linchpin in relationships, being the linchpin in jobs. Like, if you have been a linchpin at your job, in a relationship, family, friends, you know, in order for it to be a valued friendship, like you're reaching out, you want to discover things with somebody, relationships, you're the glue that holds everything together. You're really trying to build things, but that's not what people want. But two, once you become the linchpin, it's almost like you will be that person to them no matter what you do. You're going to get a whole lot of resistance when you try to change out of that role. And it's a role and it's a tool, and that's not you. You'll be met with so much resistance when you just try to live your life different. And as humans, it's okay. It's okay, because as humans, we don't like change. We want everything to stay the same. We want to navigate life with familiar things. But, excuse me, in those instances, you definitely have to, it's not really give up, but it's about surrendering. Like surrendering to ego. Seriously, nothing will ever be the way you want to until you start respecting your own decisions. They put a Burlington over here? Until you start respecting your own decisions. And it's not you respecting yourself first. It's you being able to trust that your decisions can make you and not break you. Every decision you're moving through fast. And not fast as avoidance. Fast as you trust yourself. You're moving forward. And you just creating this life, this year, every year that you can respect. Like right now, I'm out here walking, and I had to just do it. Had to do it. And it's not because, like, truthfully, I would get here faster and lose weight faster if I was actually helping someone else to do it. I'm not even gonna lie. But that's again linchpin culture. That's what I'm used to, helping somebody else. And through me helping other people, I find little pieces that I can keep for myself, right? Ooh, it's hot. I'm gonna sit right here for a minute. Oh, it's a little hot over here. But yeah, if I was helping somebody to do this and hey, let's get on a schedule, let's work out. Like tell my mom sometimes, hey, do you got your to-do list done? At least get two things off your to-do list. I call her every morning, hold her accountable. Hey, you up? What are you doing? You got your clothes on? This and that. If you, hi, welcome back. If you are in a space where you are a Gen X woman and you actually grew up, let me fix this. You actually grew up as being a linchpin of the household. You will almost always find little things for you through helping somebody else. That's just a fact. No joke at all. But that's why your internal compass is dialing back, dialing back, dialing back, dialing back. Because you've set aside and now you got this all this time for yourself, but nobody to help, right? I remember when my kids, when I first became an empty nester, that was real. Like I went through so many changes, and I'm gonna tell you women, when you become an empty nester, like I, me and my kids built a salon together. I had my shampoo person, and my like janitor of my hair salon. Every weekend, we would be at the salon together, and then go out to dinner after we go through all the clients. And let me tell you, it was just something about me being in that space with my kids. Yes, it was from a place that it was from a place that they were helping me and growing the business, but also it was from a place of just love and just me seeing my kids grow up in front of my eyes. And of course, kids, they get older. They don't want to be there. They don't want to be at the shop all day. They want to grow up and do things and have friends and do all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to tell you, ladies, when I became an empty nester, if I live in there, if I leave and there's zero views, please end the live because I hate watching people with zero views. Well, if you hate watching people with zero views, then you can definitely come back for the replay because I'm not going to end it because this is my channel. So I'm not going to end it. I am going to finish my statements, and I'm just going to advise that you do come back for the replay or another time. Really appreciate it. But so my kids grew up, and that lack of presence that they had, that just the lack of presence period, just threw me through a loop. You actually, like everything else, you will grieve your children. As an empty nester, you will grieve your kids. I don't know if anybody's single moms or what have you on here, or even a mom that's married. If you are a mom that's just into your kids, which I think every mom is in some way or another, once their presence is gone and that energy, right? Because kids bring a lot of energy. You will, you will definitely grieve, grieve your kids going on to their new life, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Definitely nothing wrong with that. That's just the cycle of life. But in our cycle of life, as Gen X women, now what can we do? What can we do to bridge so many gaps to be heard when we were not heard as kids? How do we live out that childish, you know, um, the child in us now. I don't know about you guys, but I went from raising my mom's kids to my kids just in succession. So, how do I get that time back, you might ask? Where is my internal compass? How do I arrive where nobody is? Who meets me where nobody is? You know, that might be your questions, and that's what I'm going to help you to articulate through my lived experiences. So, we're going to do another Quiet Wake Up Wednesday and share more. In the meantime, just check out what I have coming to you guys on YouTube Shorts, really talking about this topic just a little bit more in depth. If you are able to respond, or if you have some things that you would like to also add, or some things that you would like to share, or even comments, just let me know that you're watching. Let me know that you feel heard, and let's validate some of these things that we've been going through. All right, I will see you guys later. I'm going to continue on my walk, and have a good day. Peace.